So I saw a TikTok the other day that was talking about finding a bunch of BL manga at Value Village and how cool that was. And I originally commented on that to say, I found a lot of stuff for the game collection and other things, but I decided to stitch it. However, TikTok won't let me stitch longer than a minute, and I feel like I'm going to need more than a minute to talk about this stuff. So I wanted to show off a few of the things that I have found at Value Village and other thrift shops, because, sometimes you find some good stuff there. Like, to start things off, let's show off this gold Game Boy Advance, and this is more than just a gold Game Boy Advance. This is a Japanese gold Game Boy Advance, and it's been customized to have a backlit screen. Like, this is not an SP, this is just a regular ass Game Boy that has a backlit screen. And this is way more comfortable than an SP in my opinion. I think I paid like $10 for this when I got it, which is like insane to think about. Next up, and this is more like a tip than anything, is to check the CDs, because sometimes you'll find like PS1 games, Dreamcast games, old PC games. Like, I found Mario Teaches Typing 2 for PC, just in with the CDs right next to Garth Brooks or something. But I still check the CDs. That's actually where I found Unleash the Archers, but it's also where I found the Persona soundtrack. Like, what? I've also had a lot of good luck lately finding old school PC games. Like, I found the original Witcher on PC there. Yeah. Some of you may not know this, but I collect old school VHSs. Like, most, if not all of these have been thrifted. Really, the only one that wasn't thrifted was this Bugs Bunny one. This is actually my childhood VHS. But, as you can tell from that shelf, there are no big box VHSs. Things like this Lord of the Rings, the animated movie. Or how about for my Canadians, sticking around? Yeah, found this at Value Village. But probably the neatest thing has been Kiki's Delivery Service on VHS. I've found 3 of these at Value Village so far. Back onto PC games, I found this, Monochrome, which is a anime PC game. I'm guessing it's a visual novel. I don't know, I haven't played it, but it was kind of cool to find an anime PC game. Now, the original video I came upon was talking about finding a bunch of BL manga, and to stay on that topic, look at all this Le Cortadoro that I found. Yeah, sure, I got doubles of Volume 3, but I don't care. I still bought them all. Also, Value Village is where I found my copy of Romance of the Three Kingdoms on NES. This case I did make. This is a custom case, but the fact that I was able to find that game, period, at a thrift shop is pretty cool. And even though classic PC games tend to be the big thing you find at Value Village, you find some more modern stuff, like Skyrim Legendary Edition on PC for $5. Thank you. Now, you also need to look at the books for more than just manga. Sometimes you find some fantasy books, sometimes you find some old books that are really cool, and sometimes you find the strategy guide for Twilight Princess. Now, living in PEI, we're having a lot of people immigrate from outside of Canada, and that's really cool because you find a lot of really neat things at the Value Village in Charlottetown now. Like this Chinese RPG for PC that comes with like a wooden sign thing. This is just cool. And finally, probably the coolest thing that I've found so far at a Value Village. And this was surprising and so cheap compared to what it's going for. It's the big box of the Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard. This was so cool to find. I think I paid $15, $20 for it at most. And like, look at that. That is so cool. And hey, how about this? Stitch this video and tell me what your best find at a thrift shop was.